Have you ever looked in the mirror and noticed the person staring back at you isn't you? I have, and for a long time I thought it was just who I was meant to be. Redemption isn't just a word, it's a battle. It's not about doing one good thing and magically fixing your past. It's a long journey about self reflection. It's about confronting who you've been and taking responsibility and deciding who you'll become. Let's start with the simple baselines of what I will be discussing. According to Oxford Languages, redemption could be two things: the act of saving or being saved from evil, error, or sin, or the act of regaining and gaining possession of something in exchange of payment or clearing a debt. On the surface, it sounds pretty straightforward, but in reality, redemption it's a cluster and it's messy, it's dirty, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. It's not just a simple act or a clean break from your past. It's a journey, a process of rebuilding step by step, even when it hurts. Growing up, I was a kid who was kind, too kind for his own good. The kind of kid that people would pick on and get away with it because I was kind of naive to realize that it was happening. I was, how can I say, not attentive. I remember one day playing Minecraft on my PS3. I was building this massive mansion where people could make their own rooms and just hang out. I was playing with it was about like eight of us because I think that was like the limit of what like you could play with, and I believe three of them were my best friends that I knew in real life. It was always full like capacity. We'll laugh, build, and just be kids having fun. One evening, someone started giving me like attitude because they want to access creative mode. Basically, it's the way of cheating to get infinite blocks. If you play Minecraft, you already know. At first, their insults didn't really bother me. I just brushed them aside. It was like nothing. But one of my crazy older brothers walked in. He said something like, "You need to stand up for yourself. Don't just take it, throw it back at them." And I'll say at that moment, everything changed. It was a day I became immature and actually let that influence like my behavior. I was influenced by the wrong person, my older brother. I didn't know it then, but I just had opened the door to something I regret later walking into. Over time, I started to indulge in that immaturity, that anger. But what began a simple reaction to defending myself grew into a part of me. I stopped seeing insults as words. They became weapons, and I used them without even thinking. My family had a philosophy, which is if someone throws a pillow at you, throw a rock back. And I became exactly that. I became the thing I despised. I had toxic friends, toxic thoughts, and eventually a toxic mindset. I convinced myself that the world was against me, that everyone else was a problem, but in reality, it was just me. And as I grew older, that anger, that hatred only grew stronger. My father was different. He was peaceful. He was just a peaceful man within himself. No matter what the wrongs the world did to him, he always told me, hate is easy, forgiveness is strong. And at the time, I didn't understand it. I brushed it off as just another life lesson, a life lesson that didn't apply to me. Then, when my father passed away, and in my grief, my anger burned hotter than ever. I realized something powerful when his words finally came back to me. My anger wasn't strength, it was actually a weakness. It's easy to hate and easy to stay mad. What's hard is forgiving. What's hard is letting go and moving forward. In that moment, I understood what redemption really meant. It wasn't about fixing the world around me, it was about fixing myself. I forgave others, and I forgave myself more importantly. And in the first time in years, I felt free. I felt like my shackles were just. I went back to the person I used to be, that kid who didn't even let insults define him. Because at the end of the day, insults are just words, and you only get them power if you just let them. Redemption isn't about erasing your past, it's about learning from it and using it to become better. If you carry hate, anger, or guilt, just know this: you have the power to let it go. You have the power to forgive yourself, to rebuild yourself. Forgiveness doesn't make you weak, it makes you unstoppable. And when you choose forgiveness, that's when you truly find redemption. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video of me explaining what redemption truly means to me, as well as my experience with it. And just instead of saying, "Oh, it's just a simple of doing one good thing and then that's it," no, it actually means more than that. It's the experience. It's the journey along with it, forgiving and forgiving yourself. Well, if you want more content like this, please subscribe. I plan on just talking about anything that comes to mind. And if you like the video, give it a like. And if you want to comment saying something fruitful and fruitful for thought, always leave in the comments. I'll reply to them. Obviously, I'm a small YouTuber, so I mean, like, it's no bother to reply to them. I'll reply as best as I can. And if you don't like the video, you can always dislike it. It's not for everyone. And thank you for,